Can you speak to your current relationship with Rampage?
That's a good question. I'll have a conversation with Rampage and think we're cool, and then I'll read other stuff. So, Rampage is obviously not happy with the UFC. No big deal, brother. You don't want to be here anymore. The way that I always look at it is, we have this mutual relationship with the fighters. Do we always see eye to eye? Do we always get along? Whatever the deal might be. And as far as money goes, everybody needs to make more money. You making enough money? No. Nobody here is, right? Everybody needs to make more money. That's human nature. What we do is we go in and we negotiate deals that work for everybody. We've been good to everybody that we've ever dealt with. We've never screwed anybody over, including Rampage. And you want to talk about a guy that we went to bat for, we've gone to bat for him many times. I feel like fucking Jeter when it comes to Rampage, okay? And if he's unhappy with us, doesn't like us, and doesn't want to be with us anymore, then the feeling's mutual.
What do you think's next for Rashad Evans after last week?
I don't know. We'll get him back in there. The guy's been with us since 2005. He's lost 2 fights to Machida and Jon Jones. So.
Because everybody was thinking if anybody had the blueprint to beat Jones, it was him. But where does he go from here? Did he drop down? Or?
He made Jones look human. I'll tell you that. Jones didn't go in and destroy him the way they did. He fought a safety fight, and picked his shots. And I think that for a guy as young as him, every fight that he gets is a learning experience. All the things that he had to deal with mentally to get in there and fight Rashad, and it's all building him to be the champion that he can be someday.
Now, you've said before that you thought Dan Henderson was too small for 205. I mean, realistically, how do you promote him as a viable challenge?
Well, the funny thing is, did everybody hear that? He said, you always said that Dan Henderson is really an 85-pounder, not a 205-pounder. How do you sell Jon Jones versus Henderson? As soon as that fight was over on Twitter, everybody was going, Henderson will kill him. Henderson will kill Jon Jones. That's what everybody was saying on, so.
Oh, what was he, 207 when he fought Fedor? So.
Yeah.
206.
Yep. Listen, Henderson's small, man, but that dude, he's a pain in my ass, but I give him the credit he deserves, man. He fights. He's got a great chin, knockout power, good wrestling. He's tough.
Now, Shannon Knapp from Invictus, she said that you guys were really supportive of their first event. Did you check it out? Did you watch the all-female?
No, I didn't see it, but I heard things about it. I think it's cool that everybody thinks I hate women's MMA. I don't. I don't at all. I just don't think, like I said, there's enough good women out there. When you have a show that focuses mainly on women, it's a good thing.
Are you still evaluating Overeem's status in the company, or do you think he'll overlap?
Seriously, you guys don't know how I operate. When you get me to a point like that, I just shut down. I don't think about Overeem at all.
So it's Lorenzo's
decision? Talk to Lorenzo about Overeem. Not me. Huh? King Mo? King Mo is, actually, I think King Mo. Didn't King Mo just sign with Bellator?
He was talking to him.
She was talking to him, but nothing official.
No?
Yeah, maybe keep in touch with him. Good guy.
He's a great guy.
Yeah, I hope.
You know what's unfortunate is after that whole thing happened with the Nevada State Athletic Commission, this was the first time I met him. I met him after, all that stuff went down. And he is a good guy. He's a smart guy. Made a bad decision.
When his suspension runs out, would you be interested in it?
We'll see what happens. He's an unlicensed fighter right now. I mean, he's got to deal with that stuff first. That's the thing. I'm sure I talked to you guys about. The crazy thing about that is, it's like he goes in and goes before the Nevada State Athletic Commission. He doesn't get licensed, and he calls one of the commissioners a bitch. Okay, you know what that's like? It's like walking into court. You committed some crime, right? You walk into court and you're like, "How you doing, Your Honor? Before this case starts, I'd like to tell you you're a dick." Okay? Sentence me. Let's start this thing. Basically, what he did, right? I mean, that's insane. Now he's got to go before those commissioners again and get licensed. And although she might not, whatever, you don't think her fellow commissioners are going to say, "This is the guy that said that to her"?
He apologized to her.
I know, and that's, again, it's how you handle yourself after you make mistakes. And you know what he said too? He goes, "Actually, she's really cool. I wish I didn't say that to her." Yeah, I wish you didn't too.
Now, Hector Lombard, you guys have signed. You have Eddie Alvarez is now free agent as well. Is that somebody that's on your radar?
Yeah, I guess Lorenzo's been tweeting him.
Yeah, he has been tweeting. Are we going to hear an official announcement right now?
No, not right now. Yeah, we like him. We've always liked him. And you know, when he becomes a free agent, we'll see what happens.
He is a free agent.
Oh, he is right now.
No, he's not. He's still in the contract.
It's a weird situation.
Well, he's got 4 months or one more fight. He's got time.
Yeah, his fight's ran out. He's a free
No, he's got one more fight.
got one more
Yeah,
fight.
he's there for you. 4 months. Or 4 months. So he's not a free agent.
I'll ask you in
You
4
heard
months.
his agent.
I'll ask you in 4 months.
Ask me in 4 months.
Dana, you've always spoken highly of Nate Diaz. Even when you were going through things with Nick, you said you had a great relationship with him. What is it that makes him, good to deal with? Because that kind of goes against his reputation, I guess.
Yeah, it's just one of those things. We were just talking yesterday. The first time I ever saw Nate Diaz fight was at the WEC before we owned it, up in Northern California. He was fighting a kid that fought in the UFC. He's in jail now.
War Machine?
Hermes Franco. Yep. He fought Franco. It was the first time I ever met him, and we talked after. And I told him yesterday. I said, "It's a big deal. I saw you fighting in that Indian reservation up in California. Now you're headlining on Fox. I'm proud of the kid, and he's a good guy. I don't know. I can't really explain it, but I have a great relationship with Nate. I really do. He's always been solid, and anything I've ever asked him to do, he's done, and we've always had a real good relationship."
What do you think